Building a mega base isn't easy. I feel like I've learnt this the hard way. No, I wasn't forced to fish for hours on end, nor was I made to go on a big pig adventure. To be honest with you, I just forgot that to build a base, you actually have to build. I mean, I came down here thinking it was all going to be completely built out, we'd have both side rooms done and the main room done, but no. None of it was done. So with my realisation that you actually have to build, I started gathering resources like a madman. And I mean like a madman. I took hours and hours and hours on end gathering different resources, from iron to quartz to deep slate. There's so many resources I gathered you could not stop me. In fact, there's one thing that could stop me. I hate the glow squid! The war continues. I'd go through gathering resources for absolutely hours until I had absolutely loads of resources, and in the end I was happy with just how many resources I got. Boom! Look what we've got. I told you I was not messing about. Now that we have all these resources, it's time to invest some more time into the mega base. To some players this base isn't very mega, but to me it's one of the biggest projects I've ever done, so it's definitely mega to me. Today we crack on with the mega base. Welcome back to Minecraft with Tarby. So the mega base room we're going to be doing is this one on the left hand side. First things first, we need to clear out a big open space. I'm not the biggest fan of clearing out big open spaces, but luckily for me, I think I've already gone through the hell bit of clearing out the main room. That took absolutely ages. So we're going to jump into a super fast time lapse while we destroy this room and create all the space that we need. Sometimes I can find mining out large spaces really boring, but this time I kind of sat back, relaxed and found it very therapeutic actually. I think sometimes when you've got a goal in mind, Minecraft can be really exciting because you're just aiming towards something all the time. I mean, sometimes that goal can be a bit too much and it makes you lose interest completely in the game. But I feel like if you set yourself a goal which you think you can do and you just slowly plod away at it, you'll enjoy Minecraft a lot more. Especially if you do things legit, don't use any cheats at all, it can be extremely satisfying, the final product. And that's what the mega base is to me really. Like I said, I've never built a project this size, and this is me just expressing myself. I'm not looking at anything online for inspiration, I'm not looking at anything like that. I'm just coming down here, building massive spaces underground and just seeing what we can do. The mega base is something I kind of thought of overnight, but I've always wanted this sort of like big junction room in the middle, which is why I'm super happy with what we've got. The kind of motivation for that was kind of like in Star Wars when you see Darth Vader's like ship that he's on and you've got like the levitating platforms. I want to try and recreate something like that but underground and make it look like kind of an old ocean temple. The mega base is something I think about quite often, and not doing it for a few episodes kind of got to me, and I want to make sure this mega base is absolutely perfect and spot on. Jeepers, I'd be lost without a beacon. After having to mending up my pickaxe 3 times, we have this big open room. The room is about 25 by 25 and the roof's about 16 blocks. In this room we want something quite subtle, but something that's going to be extremely handy for the rest of the series. In this room I'd like to create a villager trading hall. I mean, it's probably no surprise to you at this point, you've seen the thumbnail, but that is what I want in this room of the mega base. If you've got a successful villager trading hall, you can get resources so easily and you can get emeralds so easily to get them resources. And that's why I want to make this room as effective as possible. I'm going to do this by getting 2 villagers of each type in this room towards the end of the episode. What we're going to do, we're going to make them zombie villagers and we're going to get the trades down to as best as possible. We're going to get 2 types of each job and we're going to fill them around the room. And we're going to have a mass emerald trading empire in this here room. But first, random Minecraft facts. Did you know if you have a snow golem, which is simply just 2 snow blocks and 1 pumpkin, you can get an infinite amount of snow? This is because if you mine the snow golem creates underneath it, it'll always put more snow down. So technically if you want to farm snow, you can literally just sit here with a shovel and tap the snow for hours on end and you can get an infinite amount of snow. Pretty cool, right? Also, if you have a snow golem in the desert, they die immediately. We also found a broken nether portal. Now I never get too excited for the loot here. In this one we actually found a golden apple, which isn't too bad, considering I never get excited for the loot. I mean, who really wants enchanted golden loot? I mean, I'm going to take it anyway because it's shiny, but that is literally it. Oh, and you also get a gold block. That is quite handy, to be fair. Also, whilst we're here, I've seen a desert temple that needs exploring. Again, with desert temples, you never really find anything too amazing, but I've got high hopes for this one if the broken nether portal is okay. First chest, diamond horse armour, a bit of gold and emerald. Not too bad. Second chest, gold apple. Very, 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 very good. Third chest, another golden apple, a bit of gunpowder, and a punch one book. Not too bad. Fourth chest, just more gunpowder and a bit of horse iron we aren't going to take. But to be honest with you, I don't mind that loot at all. That was actually okay. Maybe my luck's starting to change. Today we have the fight of the century. We have the random fact of the day versus a zombie. Can 3 snow golems defeat 1 zombie? Find out in this epic battle of courage and wit. Okay, so one's kind of killed itself coming down the cliff. Now these two are just hitting it, but it's not really going anywhere. This could take a while. There's only one winner here, and it's certainly not me. This has been going on for quite a while, so I'm going to make the odds a bit fairer. I'm going to kill one of the snow golems, and let's see what the final one can do.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Spider! Oh, that was definitely not meant to happen. It looks like the zombie wins after all. I should not have put £100 on them 3 snow golems. Honestly, what was I thinking? You know, I've missed you out of a few episodes, so I can't possibly leave you out again. Hello, Karen. We haven't seen you in a few episodes. Say hello to the audience.
Hello, audience. I have missed you so much. Hopefully I can get some more screen time soon.
Say hello to me.
Tarby, I want nothing to do with you. Do not talk to me.
Why do you still hate me so much? Yes, guys, Karen is still here, and she's definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. Can't tell whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Wow, this mine shaft is getting long. Golly goshers. Like we do every episode, I want to say a massive thank you to these people who've subscribed to the channel since the last episode and left a comment on the last episode of Minecraft with Tarby. You guys are legends. And remember, to get on the subscribe mineshaft, all you have to do is like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. That is literally all you've got to do. It's epic to see so many names on the subscribe mineshaft after 35 episodes, and I want your name on here as well. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Do it or Herobrine may just come out and get you. Where on earth have all these zombies come from? I mean, honestly, do you mind? There's about 75 of them here. What on earth is going on? As always, a massive thank you to the Patreons. You guys keep me going. If you want to become a Patreon, the link is in the description. For today's question of the day, we're going with a bit of a random one. We've never really had a question of the day that involves something out of the series before in the past, so let's give it a go. Today's question of the day, I'm testing your Minecraft with Tarby knowledge. So, what is our fisherman villager called? See if you can do it without looking at a previous episode, but if you're struggling, you can always go and check it out. Can you name our fisherman villager? Brownie points to anyone who can also tell me what episode we named the fisherman villager. Now that'll get big brownie points. If you watch the latest episode of Add-on Showcase, you'll understand exactly why I'm doing this. Don't ask why I'm on fire. I mean, please don't. We want to see how the automatic honey farm's getting on since last episode. I've only been around this area for about half an hour here. Let's see how it's doing. 4.5 stacks is amazing. This honey farm is just incredible. I mean, we could always speed it up by putting more bees in there and more flowers, but I'm pretty happy with how it's doing so far. I'm not Winnie the Pooh, I don't possibly need this much honey. Okay, so it's back down to the mega base. We've got this big open space, and we want to fill it with some big open structures. We're going to fill this room now with some amazing decoration, and then after this we're going to go and get the villagers, and we're going to get them in here as well. So let's swap into a super fast bird's eye time lapse, and let's create something that looks special. Ladies and gentlemen and all the fellow Tarbinians, welcome to our mass trading hall. I love the design of this trading hall. This is all my idea. I haven't copied this off anyone else. This is all just me trying to use different 1.17 blocks and incorporating them into a build. And I'm super happy with how it turned out. I'm super impressed with this room. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I always like the way the polished deep slate looks with wood and different types of wood textures. I feel like they cooperate each other extremely well. I also feel like amethyst is one of them blocks which you don't really think of when you think about mixing it with copper. But I think when you put it together, it creates this really unique, colourful pattern, and I really like the way they come together. Long story short, I'm super happy with how the rooms turned out, and I'm really excited to get all of the villagers in here and make a successful trading room. Also, this is our 69th video. Make of that as you will. I need you all to do me a favour. I need you to go on down into the description, and I need you to check out my Instagram and follow me. We're close to 2,000 followers on Instagram, and I want you to be a part of that with me. You can't have a trading hall without people to trade with. The next part of this video, we're going to be getting this trading hall filled with villagers. We want 2 types of every single type of villager, which is why we've got 2 job blocks for all 13 different villagers scattered around the room. So without further ado, let's get some villagers into this room. Filling the room with villagers sounds really fun until you realise you actually have to fill the room with villagers. This is what I'm trying to do. It's not the easiest way, but it's the most effective way. I've built tunnels all the way up from where the job blocks are down there, and we're going to push zombie villagers down there. And then we're going to cure them so we get the best trades possible. And just like that, we've got one down there, and he died. Oh no, I was afraid this was going to happen. I tested this in a creative world and this didn't happen. Right, hay bales it is. Hay bales are down. We need to get them back in this hole. Come here, get... Ow! Ow! Ah! Ow! Do you mind? Right, we've got one down. Let's get the other one down. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! We got them down there. And look, they've not died. Yes, they've not died. Hallelujah. Get in, they've actually not... No! No, 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 no! No! No, 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 no! No! Yes! How on earth did I just get out of that? Getting through so many tight spaces, they should call me Ant-Man. Or, you know, you can just call me Tarbman instead. Tarbman, far from home. The Tarbman rises. Tarbman free. The amazing Tarbman. I could do this all day, but unfortunately I cannot do this all day. I've got 24 more zombie villagers I need to get down here. Let's get working, and let's fill these slots. When I say it, this took me 5 hours, I genuinely mean it. This took me 5 hours. But it's all worth it in the end, as now I have a room full of zombie villagers. So we've got 26 villagers in here, and hopefully we'll be able to make 26 normal villagers with 13 different jobs. To convert all these zombie villagers into villagers, we're going to need 26 potions of weakness, 26 golden apples, and 26 name tags. Let's get to work. Yeah, we're going to need more than 1 brewing stand. 4, 5, yeah, that'll do. Making 26 potions really isn't that difficult when you've got 5 brewing stands. Whilst these are brewing, we need to see if we've got enough golden apples, which we will with the gold out of here, and we can make 26 golden apples. We also need 26 name tags, so I just took a little trip to Mendini and bought some. Lewis, Simon, Sips, and Shin. Those were the days. Okay, so now our last batch of potions are all complete. That's all we've been waiting on. So now it's time to show these zombies and make them into the real deal. First step, give every zombie villager a name tag so they don't despawn. Next step, splash every zombie villager with a potion of weakness, so they're ready for our mercy. Final step, give every zombie a golden apple, because that's just logic. And then the super special awesome magic happens. Watching these turn into villagers, I feel like a proud father right now. This has taken me about 12 hours to do, so I need some sleep, but this is so worth not getting sleep for. One thing I've noticed is the villager isn't corresponding to the job block that's in front of them, but to be honest at this stage, I don't particularly mind. There's at least 2 of every single job type in here, and they'll all have signage above them anyway, so the main thing is that each villager has a job, which is great. So let's have a look if we can get some great deals from our new villagers. 1 coal for 1 emerald is an amazing deal, and 1 emerald for 1 iron is fantastic as well, as we have our iron farm. 17 rotten flesh for 1 emerald isn't too bad at all. 1 gold for 1 emerald is also pretty epic, makes mining the nether a bit more worth it. 1 clay for 1 emerald is very, very decent. We could probably make like 20 emeralds every time we go underwater. 1 uncooked pork chop as well for an emerald is amazing. This is calling out for a hoggling farm. 1 leather for 1 emerald is great. There's so many different ways you can get leather. And 8 wheat for 1 emerald isn't bad at all. We do also have a wheat farm, which we could make bigger soon. Next episode, I'm actually going to make some farms so we can get more resources to farm more emeralds. I'm talking uncooked pork chop, wheat, that sort of thing. We want them on a massive scale so then we can get a massive amount of emeralds and we never have to worry about having emeralds ever again. Personally, I'd say that the whole villager haul has been super successful. It's taken me absolutely ages and I've put a lot of effort into it, but the end product is exactly what I wanted it to be. I love the appearance of the room, I love the trades we can get, I love everything. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I love it. I set out on a mission to get a villager trading hall with 2 types of every single job. There's 13 jobs in total, 26 villagers, and we have done it. We've got exactly what we wanted to do. And today I really think we've outdone ourselves. And I'm super happy with how we've done this, and it feels great to get a bit more space in our ever growing and ever developing Minecraft with Tarby mega base. And that is all we have time for in this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed making me make a villager trading hall. I've really enjoyed it, and I think you can tell by how much I'm talking about it that I'm really psyched with how we've done today. If you've liked the video, then please leave a like. Your interaction gets me way more than you think it could, and I really appreciate it. Leave a comment, let me know question of the day, what is our villager called? Leave any other comments you want to, because we're all a big community here. But most of all, don't forget to subscribe. We're on our way up, the road to 2k is on, let's see if we can get there quickly. I hope every single person watching this has a great day. You may not know it yet, but you've just become Tarbified. See ya, bye bye.